In the intricate web of life, danger often comes from the most unexpected places. Today we're counting down the top 5 deadliest animals to humans, ranked by the number of human deaths they cause each year. Prepare to see the world's most lethal creatures in a whole new light. Our countdown begins with the freshwater snail, a seemingly innocuous creature dwelling in rivers and lakes around the world. It appears seemingly harmless, a peaceful inhabitant of its aquatic world, yet it carries a deadly secret. These snails act as hosts, playing a critical role in the life cycle of parasitic flatworms. These flatworms are the cause of schistosomiasis, a debilitating and widespread disease. Schistosomiasis is a disease that silently invades the body, often without immediate symptoms. Infection occurs when people come into contact with infested water, during daily activities like bathing or farming. Once inside the body, the parasite's eggs trigger chronic illness, leading to a range of severe health problems. The disease progresses, causing organ damage, particularly to the liver, intestines, and bladder. If left untreated, the long-term effects can be devastating, and over time, lead to death. The scale of the problem is immense, with hundreds of millions infected worldwide, primarily in developing countries. The impact is staggering, with annual deaths estimated at over 20,000. Some experts even suggest the toll could be as high as 200,000. Schistosomiasis is undeniably a disease of poverty, a direct consequence of inadequate resources and infrastructure. It thrives where clean water and proper sanitation are scarce, creating a vicious cycle of infection and disease. The humble snail, through its unwitting role as a crucial parasite host, perpetuates this cycle of suffering. This tiny creature, the freshwater snail, is therefore one of humanity's deadliest threats, a silent carrier of a devastating disease. Man's best friend, a loyal companion, a furry member of the family, a source of unconditional love. But this beloved creature is also tragically a major killer because of rabies, a stark reminder that even the closest bonds can carry hidden dangers. Dogs transmit this fatal virus through bites, a single act capable of unleashing a devastating illness. The virus silently travels through the nervous system. It is estimated to be causing tens of thousands of deaths each year, a staggering number that underscores the severity of this public health crisis. These deaths occur mostly in Asia, where stray dog populations and limited access to veterinary care contribute to the spread, and Africa, where similar conditions exacerbate the problem, leaving vulnerable communities at constant risk. Rabies is almost always fatal once symptoms appear, a terrifying reality that leaves little room for hope once the disease takes hold. And children, with their playful nature and lack of awareness, are especially at risk, often becoming the most vulnerable victims of this preventable disease. Most deaths are preventable with vaccines, a readily available solution that can effectively eliminate the threat of rabies. But lack of awareness and access to treatment turn dog bites into tragedies, perpetuating a cycle of suffering in underserved communities. The story of the dog as a deadly animal is not about malice. It's not about blaming these creatures, who are often victims themselves, but about gaps in public health, systemic failures that allow a preventable disease to continue claiming lives. An estimated 59,000 people die from rabies annually, almost all from dog bites, a heartbreaking statistic that demands urgent action and increased global awareness. Snakes have haunted human imagination for millennia, and for good reason. Their venom can destroy blood, nerves, and tissue, making snake bites a major killer. Most victims are rural workers and children in tropical regions, far from medical help. Lack of antivenom and healthcare turns treatable bites into death sentences. Up to 138,000 people die from snake bites each year, with hundreds of thousands more left disabled. Snakebite is a hidden crisis in the world's poorest areas. For many, the ancient fear of snakes is a daily, deadly reality. The second deadliest animal to humans is, shockingly, ourselves. Homicide, war, and accidents claim nearly 500,000 lives each year. Our intelligence has brought progress, but also unparalleled violence and destruction. From crime to conflict, we are responsible for more human deaths than any other large animal, When all forms of human-caused fatalities are counted, the toll is staggering. We are, in many ways, our own greatest threat. When we think of dangerous animals, we often picture large predators. But the deadliest animal on Earth is the tiny mosquito, a creature so small yet so devastating in its impact. As a vector for diseases like malaria, a parasitic infection that ravages communities, dengue, a viral illness causing severe flu-like symptoms, and yellow fever, a disease that can lead to jaundice and internal bleeding, mosquitoes kill more people than any other creature, dwarfing the death tolls of sharks, lions, and even snakes. Malaria alone causes hundreds of thousands of deaths each year, a staggering number that highlights the severity of the problem, mostly among children and pregnant women who are particularly vulnerable to the disease's devastating effects. The mosquito's ability to transmit disease through a single bite makes it a relentless killer, a constant threat to human health across the globe. The World Health Organization estimates over 725,000 deaths annually, a figure that underscores the urgent need for effective prevention and treatment strategies. Some say up to 1 million, a grim reminder of the mosquito's deadly impact. Every day thousands die, succumbing to illnesses carried by this tiny vector. From diseases spread by this tiny insect, a constant battle against a formidable foe. The mosquito is, without question, a significant threat to global public health, the world's most lethal animal, a title earned through its ability to transmit deadly diseases. The deadliest threats often come from the smallest creatures, and from ourselves. Understanding these dangers is the first step to saving lives. By supporting public health, vaccination, and clean water initiatives, we can break the cycle of deadly transmission. Our health is tied to our environment and our actions. Stay curious, stay safe, and let's work together for a healthier world.